Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashemi, Hawashai, Ba'ashema Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashemi, Hawashai, wherever it may be. It's the Akia Mahaloya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. It says at least 12 dead in another weekend of mass shootings across America. It says attacks in Philadelphia, Chattanooga, Tennessee may have involved multiple shooters, authorities said. That hospital shooting in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What is ironic about that is that's the same day that I believe the Wall Street bombings, the Black Wall Street bombings in Tulsa, Oklahoma took place. I didn't even realize that until I was watching the program. I was like, oh shit, it makes sense. I believe it was the same day that the so-called Wall Street bombings happened back, I believe, like in the 20s, okay, like around 1920, 21, if I'm not mistaken. You had a concept of black entrepreneurs known as the Black Wall Street when our people was prospering, okay? They had, you know, stores, bakeries, some even said banks, okay, businesses, clothing shops, you know what I'm saying, restaurants, breweries, whatever you can think about, okay? And Esau came and took it from us. Why? Because he's the devil. All right. But see, one thing we didn't have because we were still under this corporation was the military. OK, because militaries are enacted by principles of corporate power and government. And Jake never ruled in government, so to speak. So therefore, they established the military to come take us down. All right. But nonetheless, these staged government shootings, it's just no coincidence that all these things are happening. And the reason why this is happening the way it is, if you think about it, because these people are getting ready to rise up. Okay, so what Esau was doing, he's staging attacks like this, okay, whether people are dying or not, people are getting shot, and then some people, some of it may be staged crisis actors, but then people may be getting killed. But the reason why he's doing that is because he's seeing anger in the people in America. So if he continues to stage these shootings, he can blame it and say, you know what, we need to take guns now. And the reason why he's desperate to take guns because, hey, they want to roll on people. They want people to be subjected to the New World Order. That's the reason why they're having these. Because people that's doing these shootings, they're probably under MK Ultra. They probably government agents, people they recruited, CIA, FBI, military men. Okay, and you notice the people that always die or get shot in the shootings of the shooter. You notice if they do apprehend him alive, okay, you barely see him or he's always dead. Okay, which proves that these things are led by Esau. Esau is he's creating this scenario, hence order out of chaos. All right, ain't nobody just randomly going and shooting up schools. This man don't give a fuck about the kids, and you can read about it too. When between the years of 1939 and 1945, basically you had the German invasion of Poland, okay, in the midst of World War II. Okay, and what happened when they disarmed the Poland, or when they disarmed the government or disarmed the citizens? A lot of those Poland Amalekites, okay, those Polish people, which they are all Edomites, Germans, okay, a lot of them was pretty much put in Auschwitz camps and tortured and beat up, man. Okay, and if you read the numbers on it, it said close to 3 million of those so-called black or those black hats suffered in that, but I thought it was 6 million. But now they changed the narrative. It said 3, which show you that shit didn't happen, man. Okay, they had something which is called, I think it was something called slum ghettos or something like that. But basically, they made it seem like it was the JOO that was catching all types of hell, when in fact, a lot of those were Jakes. A lot of them was Germans, okay, Polish people, okay, because you got a lot of Jakes in Poland, believe it or not, okay, but they disarmed the populace, and then what the government did, okay, and then you had the Russians, okay, that came in, and then you had the Germans that invaded, and I believe Russia took like the southern part closer to Ukraine, and then Germany, they took over like the north and the western part, so to speak. But what happened was is that they disarmed the populace. Okay, they took the weapons. Okay, because even at that time you had I don't think it was like the Weimar Republic, but I believe prior to that time you had people that was literally taking all their money to buy food and water and bread because the money was devalued. Okay, and if you look at the same nations during the time of the Third Reich, is what I'm speaking on. Hey, it's the same thing. It's the same thing that's at play. You notice Poland, Ukraine, Russia, America, NATO nations, they're all involved in the same thing. Okay, and if you understand the history of the Third Reich, you will understand that the Third Reich was going to lead into this current modern day world war. Hence these shootings to take people's weapons in order to set up the new world order. Because when they come in and they start kicking in doors, they don't want any opposition. Okay, that's why this clown Biden is talking about, oh, we got to do we got to make sure people have stronger access to the assault weapons. But wait a minute, you sitting up here taking assault weapons and you giving them to the Ukrainians, but why can't your own citizens have them to defend themselves from you? Okay, and that, coincidentally, they're doing the same thing in Canada. Okay, like they call the Canada like the neighbors to the north. You know, because they don't want a lot of Americans to go and team up with Canada, because the whole thing was when a lot of the Americans saw this tyranny here and they saw that the shootings were getting bad, they saying that the presidents and the governments are taking $70 billion of their dollars and sending it to Ukraine aid. A lot of people were trying to go to Canada to team up, but hey, they already doing a gun grab and saying, well, look, we ain't gonna allow you to have assault rifles. Now, anything with over a 10 magazine clip is considered an assault rifle, but yet you can arm and militarize the police. People are like, fuck this shit, I'm going to Canada, but you can't go there because they're doing the same thing. Because this devil is trying to disarm people because he knows that he's going to do his thing. And once they succeed on taking the weapons or however they're going to do it, that's when they're going to start going around just gunning people down, man. All right. But see, the thing of it is, these Edomites ain't going for that. Okay. Esau is not going to let go of his blessing. And Esau knows that. That's the reason why he's playing on the emotions of this country based on these kids getting killed, when Esau don't give a shit about no damn kids, man. Esau don't give a fuck about your kids, because if Esau cared about your kids, for one thing, he wouldn't have set up what they call the Title 4D, okay, which is an illegal entity that's set to extract money from fathers, man, okay, in the form of child support. Okay, if you cared about that so much, you wouldn't worry about or dictate X, Y, and Z, and you won't control on who has the relationship with the child. You would let the father and the mother work out their relationship values instead of sending it to the whatever court. Okay, the administrative assistants, which you judges, and you're not even really judges. You have financial interest in those cases, so therefore it's not legal. But yet, you know, he tells the woman, no matter how big of a hoe she is, she could keep the kids and do whatever she want. But this nigga gotta pay for her whorish lifestyle. Like, nah. Okay, you wouldn't put fluoride in the water. You won't spray the air with chemicals. You wouldn't be giving kids juice. Okay, came out that so-called black boys, they're like 7 to 1 times to be autistic upon getting juice, man. That's why Jake have learning disabilities. This is why Jake can't retain anything. McDonald's set up, you know, every freaking corner, you know. So yeah, lawlessness is getting ready to abound, and this is why, hey, the Lord is getting ready to turn this place up, man, because they're gonna keep doing more shootings to play on the mindset of you dumb ass. You Americans are the most dumbest people in the fucking world, man. Excuse my French, but you Babylonians, you are the dumbest of the dumbest, man. The fact that you allow Title 4D, the fact that you allow the IRS, okay, the fact that you allow yourself to be taxed out of your labor wages and put in subjection and told you have to pay an income tax, you people are fucking stupid, man. Okay, out there in France, man, out there in Italy, fucking Greece, they was riding for smaller shit for high gas prices, man. Okay, juice, tax reformation. These people were taking it to these people, man. Okay, but now you Americans, you act like you want to rise up, and it's the reason why they putting all these shootings on y'all, man. Because now, hey, Esau is getting mad. Wait a minute, you got 20 billion in homeless that can be fixed, but you send 70 billion to Ukraine. You trying to take the weapons over here, but yet your army knows those Nazi motherfuckers over there. People are getting pissed off, man. Okay, the fact that the gas price, shit, gas is $4.64 average now. Okay, people are mad now. They're like, wait a minute, but you dumbass Americans, you what took you so long? You've already in the pot now. You think the IRS is going to redact on you now? You've been paying taxes going on fucking 50, 60, 70, 80 years. You think that they going to really listen to what you got to say? You've given them too much power. So now you got to bring the guns out. All right. So anyway, let me bring out a precept real quick. Then we go into the article a little bit. But this is the book of Ephesians 5, and I'm going to start at verses 15. It says, see that thou walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay. All right. So brothers, man, we always say keep your head on a spiritual swivel and on a physical swivel. You know, be careful on how you move out here, how you conduct yourselves, you know. Go out there, teach the word, go home or whatever, you know, but always be circumspect. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to who serves your best interest and who does not. Okay, because believe it or not, it's more people that don't serve our interests versus the ones that do. All right. It says redeeming the time because the days are evil. Okay. And this is the reason why you see in all these shootings. Okay. At least 12 dead at another weekend of shooting. Okay. And we know that Esau is behind this shit. Ain't nobody just going in there randomly doing it. The Esau was planning this shit because, like I said, he wants to take the weapons so he can be justified on rolling on people. And now he has to move quick because, Revelation 12:12 tells you that the devil should come down having great wrath. All right, he has to move quick. Okay, and it's to the point of time, even if he can't fully get legislation to go through, he's still going to make his move because you have three branches of government. You have the judicial branch, you have the executive branch, you have the legislative branch. Nothing is going through the judicial branch, man. No laws are being approved through that. So therefore, the executive branch are coming up with all these orders and they're overturning things of the legislation and the judicial branch. They're like, fuck that shit. We just gonna pass it through executive orders. That way it overrides everything. Because I believe executive branch overrides it all at the end of the day. Because it go through for Congress and Senate and it goes up the chain of command. Like you got city court, you got appellate court, state court, federal court, Supreme Court. You just can't just go and take a bullshit misdemeanor traffic violation to the Supreme Court. Like they ain't gonna deal with that. Like this ain't the court for that. Okay, but nonetheless, the executive branch is superseding everything. Okay, because they want to get the ball running. All right, and it says the first week of June had greater number of mass shooting deaths in the United States than the previous 3-day weekend, which ended with Memorial Day. It says the tally for weekend violence through Sunday night was at least 12 killed and at least 38 injured in mass shootings defined by Gun Violence Archives as an incident in which 4 or more people are shot or killed, not including the shooter. It says during the holiday weekend, 9 were killed and more than 60 were injured, an attack fitting that definition. It says as Americans debate the possibility of a new gun regulations in the wake of a horrific Ovade school attack, gun violence seems to continue unabated with the official start of summer, June 21st, and its hottest night still ahead. See, and this is how they played on you people's emotions. You see this shit right here? The school shit, the children. Because you got a bunch of liberals on there and leftists that's coming on there saying, we need to ban guns. But the minute you do that, the minute you ban your weapons, that's when they're going to come rolling on you, man. Because what these people don't understand is the fact that your system is setting you up. All you people that voted for this shit, thinking that, we need to do away with the weapons ain't the problem, man. It's these crazy-ass Edomites. It's the people in power. That's the corruption. Okay? It ain't... you may have a crazy ass Edomite. Okay, you may have a Alan or a Alex or Gunther that come and get mad because he's got shot. He lost in Call of Duty. He may go and shoot up the fucking lunchroom. It happens. Okay, but a lot of times, man, it be these Edomites, man, that these government-led organizations. A lot of times it be the CIA. They come in and they do this shit. You see what I'm saying? So, and you people, you fall for it every time because you believe in the damn media. Okay, all these CIA-led channels, MSNBC, fucking Fox News, NBC, ABC News. You listen to these news alternatives are controlled news opposition, man. They're led and they were set up by the elites to put on the information that they want people to hear. They always fabricate and concoct numbers out their ass, man. That's why the narratives always change. Okay, the narrative is always changing. Anybody that still watches the local news, something is seriously wrong with your brain. Okay, because you can't believe the shit that they talk about. Those are narrative sped fucking platforms, man, and they're set up to put witchcraft on the people so people can fall for this. Okay, because now you got a lot of these women. Okay, like the whole thing with the Wade versus Roe. Okay, a lot of these women have already come to the conclusion, well, look, we want to abort our babies. Babies you ain't even had yet, you're already premeditating on murdering. All because some twisted ass narrative of feminism that they've been propagating for years to come. Now you people are all on a bandwagon, not realizing that you're just sealing your fate. Because you know what? When the Most High really stands up against this fucking place, you people are gonna get it, man. Okay, you people are gonna get destroyed. You're gonna suffer, man. And ain't gonna be no bullet to the new. No, the Most High is gonna put holy hell on you. You people are gonna suffer, man. Okay, you people are gonna be fucking tortured out here. Okay, especially you damn women, you feminists. Okay, you leftists, you simps, man. You between you simps and you feminist women, I don't know who's worse. Okay, because a lot of you simps, you're feminists too. Well, it's what she want. Nah, nigga, it ain't what the fuck she want. That's why the Most High is going to, man, I can't wait till the Lord start opening up on you people. Okay, because you need to get it. Here gas is damn near $5 in Missouri. You know? Here gas is damn near $5 in Missouri. And yet you people, you're still thinking that everything is okay. All right? Give me 1 second here. And it says here, I lost my place. Matter of fact, it says, the most notable violence this weekend took place in Philadelphia, where 3 were killed and 12 were injured, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which saw its second weekend in a row of mass shooter violence, this time with 2 dead and 12 others injured from gunfire. But the third person died after being struck by a car. Okay, but it says that other attacks included in Clarendon County, South Carolina. A late Saturday graduation party outside a residence was interrupted by a drive-up shooting that may have involved 2 vehicles, the sheriff's office said. It says the 32-year-old woman struck by gunfire died Sunday morning. But it says 7 others injured, including children ages 12 to 17, and a 36-year-old were injured, the officer said. Okay, now you got to pay attention to these numbers too. And the fact that they're going to play on your emotions because they're children, you know. But nonetheless, ain't nobody really mentioning that Oklahoma shooting, because people contributed back to the Tulsa, Oklahoma bombings. But it says in an address to the nation last Thursday, President Joe Biden called on Congress to act on a proposal to curb sales of semi-automatic rifles like AR-15s developed for the military. It says through the weapon has been used in some of the nation's worst mass shootings. Authorities in the weekend's attacks did not single out this style of weapons as a culprit. But it says the president's plea came after 19 children and 2 teachers were fatally shot at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas on May 24th and on May 14th. A gunman allegedly motivated by racism and hatred killed 10 people at a grocery store at the heart of the black community in Buffalo, New York. Like, come on, man. You got to ask yourself, this shit is straight witchcraft, man. They playing on you people's emotions. But joke's on you. All right, so this is the book of 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, this also know that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Okay, it says, for men should be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, and unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, okay, because the love of many are growing cold. Okay, relationships are breaking up. Okay, morality is out the window. Okay, people are not communicating on probable terms, man. It just, I can't stand you. You did this to me. I hate you. I want you to die. That's just pretty much where it is now. Okay, people, they're just fed up. Okay, but these are the times we're living in. The Lord is pouring out an evil spirit, and clearly the Lord is creating a division in the planet Earth, you know. And you may not see it around your house, so to speak, but when things turn up, like in 2020, when things turned up, hey, you saw the division of people there. People were literally losing their goddamn minds, man. You know, people was breaking it home. They said during the time of the you know what, they said crime, petty crime, thefts, robberies, those things skyrocketed, man. 50% domestic violence, fucking divorces. You know, women and left their men and left their women. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get back to that point. You know, this is why, brothers, man, you gotta be covered, man. You gotta be covered, because it's gonna get dangerous out here. You know, shit, I had damn near 2 incidents that year. I had to, fuck this dude up above me. He's not there no more. And then the crazy nigga across the hall, man, you know, he was on some bugging out shit. It almost went there with him. So I'm just like, man, this is gonna get worse, because you got to worry about your next door neighbor trying to come kill you, man, for what's in your house. All right. So it's gonna go there. But it says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Okay. So yeah, brothers, we got to really be in a mindset of arming ourselves with the spirit and power you have, Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay, because matter of fact, go to Matthew 24, and I'm gonna end it. The point is being made. But this is the book of Matthew 24, Yep, and I'm gonna start at verses 12. It says here, in iniquity, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So let's look up the word iniquity and get some understanding on it.
Strong's G 458. Anamia. Anamia.
Okay, so it goes into a condition without law, being ignorant of it because of violating it, contempt and violation of law, iniquity, wickedness. Okay, violating laws is murder. You know, murder is robbery, thefts, rapes. You know what I'm saying? All those things above, home invasions, man, thievery, drug dealing. And it's gonna become a lawless society here when people are not gonna regard the shit the cops got to say. Like, found out Chicago is understaffed by damn near 1,000 officers, man. They got a budget for up to 13,000 officers, and I believe it's only like 11 something thousand that's on the force. And Chicago have a total of shit, man. We're talking about within city limits. We're not even talking about the surrounding suburbs. Just in the city alone, you have 3 to 4 million people. So let's go to suburbs like Hazelcrest, Country Club Hills, fucking Rockford, Illinois. Let's go to Oaklawn, Oak Park. All right, let's go over there to Evanston, you know, Richmond Park, Riverdale, Dalton. Those suburbs alone contain damn near 1 million people. Okay, because Chicago, believe it or not, is actually the second biggest city in America. Okay, now per capita, it's the third because LA has more people than Chicago. But if you measure city limits to city limits, Chicago is actually bigger than LA. Okay, but nonetheless, man, hey, it's getting ready to get real out here. So I'm gonna end it there, brothers, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to you. How about Shimi, how was shy? And with that, shalom and a ball for ball.